Hi, welcome to Abdur Instructor, and I hope you are well. If you are thinking about your ADI Part 2 or your test is coming up, your ADI Part 2, this is the video for you. Let's start the lesson. Okay, so maybe you are preparing for your ADI Part 2, or maybe you've already got a test day booked for your ADI Part 2. This video is here to give you a glimpse of how the test is like, show you how you should drive on your ADI Part 2. ADI Part 2 is all about driving, how you drive. So let's go and do some driving, show you how you should drive on your ADI Part 2. This is the manual car, obviously, but maybe you are doing the test in manual or maybe in automatic, but the basics are the same. The roads are the same, going left, going right, MSPSL routine, looking at the mirrors, all these are the same. Dealing with roundabouts, dealing with junctions is no different. The difference is, like I said, is the gear that you have to deal with when you're driving a manual car. So let's go and do some driving, and hopefully it's here to, like I said, to help you with your ADI Part 2. So let's start the car. To start this car, clutch down, start the car. Done. So once you come into the car, the examiner said for you to start the test. Okay, obviously he's going to ask you two questions about your show me, tell me questions and all that. So say all those are done, checked your license and all that. Now it's about time for you to drive. Just take a moment and just take a deep breath. Okay, this is your test. You've done all the training. You know what to do. All you do is just go and drive. Show the examiner that you can drive. You know how to drive the car. You've been driving for a long time. I'm sure you've had all the trainings you need, took off all the bad habits you probably had, and now you are fully ready for the test. So believe you can, because you can. You've done the training, you know how to drive the car, now believe you can. Remember, if you're nervous, then you're not going to give 100%. It doesn't matter how hard you try. But if you believe you can, you're going to do it in a way so that the examiner believes that you are safe on the road, you are good on the road, and your driving is high standard. Remember, the examiner is looking for high standard driving. You're not a learner. So the examiner is not testing a learner. You're only allowed 6 minor faults or 6 driver faults, which means you could only make minimum mistakes than a learner. So believe you can, only then you will show the examiner, or you will give the examiner a drive that they believe in, or they need to see that you can. Okay, so now that you are in the car, you believe you can, take a deep breath, and you're going to move off to drive. Okay, clutch down, first gear, look around, blind spot, signal if there's somebody around, blind spot, and I move. I don't need to take this, in this car, I don't need to take the handbrake off, because as soon as the clutch comes to the biting, it comes off. In your car, if you need to take the handbrake off, take the handbrake off. At the end of the road, we'll go left. So now you started to drive. This road is narrow, cars on both sides, drive in the middle, give space to both sides, give them door space on each side, especially on your side, give door space. There's a car coming, there's a gap on my side, I'm going to go into the gap. Here we go, mirror, mirror. There's a car coming, I'm going to wait here, stick my nose out, mirror, mirror, they're waiting for me. Good. So make the decisions quite quickly. They flashed, don't flash. If they flash, mirror, mirror, make the decision quickly, because if you take too long, then they're going to start to come. You're going to go, it's going to be a problem. I'm going to go left at the end, mirror, mirror, signal left. Okay, can't see anything, so I'm going to go slowly, put the clutch down, go to first gear, and there's cars coming. Still first gear, and now go. Look into the road. This island, anybody there? No, mirror. Second gear. What's the speed here? It's 20. Okay, so make sure. Nowadays, the council had put 20 on many roads. So make sure you know the speed of the road. It's very difficult sometimes to drive 20, but you have to drive 20. Can you see 20 on the road? Good. Keep both hands on the wheel. Keep your confidence. You know what to do. Okay. Look ahead. Always read the road ahead. There's a car coming from the road on the left. Are they going to come, or are they waiting for me? We've got the priority, but they could come. Okay. Mirror. in case they come. The traffic light is green, what could happen? It's changing, right, Mira? See, just because it's green, it doesn't mean you should just speed up. Okay, and stop here. Okay, go to first gear. I'm going to put the handbrake on and gas, clutch with the biting. I'm ready to go. Mirror, 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 and go. Good. Mirror. The van not going anywhere. After the van, we could see cars. So we're going to stop around here, position towards right, because we know the van is not going anywhere. So we'll have to stop in a way so that it'll be easier for us to go around. Okay, handbrake. And we're going to go to neutral because we know we're going to wait here for a while, and we've got a few cars in front. So we know we're going to here for a while. So I'm going to get the car ready. Look all the mirrors and go. Good. So why did I put the handbrake on? Because we knew I'm going to be there for a while, and I also had a few cars in front, so I knew as soon as they start to go, I'm going to go. Stop here. Don't block that road over there. Can you see the van going in? What if I blocked it? That would be a fail. Make sure. Don't block the roads, okay? Now I'm going to go. The car. That's good. It's good. Mirror. Second gear. So when you're stopping on the traffic, like now, if there's cars on your left, road on your left, don't block that road. As we saw over there, the van wanted to go in. If you blocked it and the van wanted to go in, you would fail. Handbrake on, neutral, rest my feet and wait. Plenty of cars in front. We know we're going to be here for a while, so we're just going to wait on neutral and handbrake on. When they start to go, then I'm going to get the car ready because I've got the time to get the car ready. Okay? Just stay relaxed, both hands on the wheel, and in your mind, play it what you're doing, what you need to do. So here I'm thinking, I've got the distance from the car in front. My car is in neutral. The handbrake is on. As soon as they get ready, as soon as they start to move, I need to get ready. Okay. I can't see much because of the van over there. So I need to keep my distance to see what's happening over there. A lot of people around. Are they going to cross the road? I need to make sure, just not on the road, but also on the pavement. Is there anybody crossing the road? Is there somebody who wants to cross the road? So I'm thinking all that. Clutch down, first gear, and go. Mirror again, second gear. Keep the distance from the car in front. The road on my left is a car. We've got the priority, but they could come. Mirror, keep going. We've got the priority, but just in case, make sure that learner over there, are they going to come? So sometimes it's not just about we've got the priority. You just have to be ready in case something happens. Always be ready for the unexpected. We're going to stop for this person to cross the road. Mirror, anybody else? There's another person over there. I'm going to wait, let them cross. And the other persons, are they going to cross? And now I'm going to go because the others are on the other side. Okay, they're coming now. Plenty of people crossing the road now. Okay, just be patient. Let them cross. Now they cross, gone halfway. All the mirrors. And go. Mirror, mirror. I'm going to go straight. So I'm going to go around the bus. And then after the bus, mirror, mirror. Come back to my side again. Mirror. Go. Speed is still 20. There's a sign over there telling me 20 as well. So I'm doing exactly 20. I'm going to go to third gear. Dead on 20 on a long road. Go to third gear. That's good. Both hands on the wheel. Keep the distance from the car in front. Just relax, okay? If the first 5-10 minutes goes well in your test, trust me, the rest is going to go right really quickly. If something really big happens, something goes wrong in the first 10 minutes, first 5 minutes, then give even more attention to your driving because it's going to be tough. It's going to bother you in your mind if something goes wrong in 5 minutes, within 5 minutes. Keep the distance from the car in front. I'm going to go to second gear and traffic light is red. Okay. We also see the speed is changing to 30. Make sure you look out for that. Make sure you read and know what's happening. We were driving on 20. Now it is a sign over there. What's it saying? It's saying 30 starts from there. If you miss that, then you're confused. You don't know what to do. So make sure you read the road as you're driving. Mirror, 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 and go. Mirror again. Second gear. Okay, good. Gonna go next road on the left. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. Gonna go left. That's good. And you're gonna stop somewhere safe on the left. Somewhere safe. Mirror, mirror. Somewhere safe. So mirror, mirror. Signal left. There's a bus stop, which means we can't stop on the bus stop, or we could drive on the bus stop. Okay, so we come here. I'm gonna stop here. Clutch down and stop nicely. Handbrake on, neutral, signal off. Handbrake on, neutral, signal off. Use that sequence. Okay, start from the bottom, go on the top. Handbrake, neutral, signal off. Done. Both hands on the wheel and wait. Now the examiner said for us to stop somewhere safe on the left. He or she is checking, do I stop nice and safely and somewhere safe? Which means there was a bus stop over there. We couldn't stop on the bus stop, but can we drive on the bus stop? Of course you can. We could drive on the bus stop, but we can't stop on the bus stop. Okay, we stopped after. When we stop close to the pavement, car is straight. There is no driveway. There is no yellow line. There is no restriction telling me not to stop here. So this is fine. Okay, it's on a hill. So you want to make sure before you move off, the car doesn't roll back. Make sure you understand that. The examiner won't say that's a hill, so do a hill start. He or she will just ask you to stop somewhere safe on the left. After that, it is your responsibility to make sure the car doesn't roll back if it's on a hill, especially when you're driving a manual car. Automatic, it's not going to roll back. As soon as you put on drive, it's just going to go forward. Manual, you have to think of hill start. Okay? So the examiner said now, move off. So what do? Clutch down. First gear. Look around, blind spot. There's a bus coming quite far, blind spot, and go. Bus is really far. I've got this space to go. Mirror. Second gear. Did the car roll back? No. Why? Because I did the clutch control. Mirror. Done. Both hands on the wheel. Every now and again, look at all the mirrors. Mirror. Third gear. And the speed is 30 here. So I'm doing 29, 28. Okay, mirror. Parked cars. They could open the door. There could be somebody crossing the road behind the van. Roundabout coming up, we're going to go right. Mirror, mirror. Second exit on the right. Signal right. It's a mini one. I'm going to go right. Slow down. Slow down. Around here, speed around 15. Second gear. Look on my right. Clutch fully up. And I need to go around. Mirror, mirror. And as I come off, speed is 20, I could see, and I don't need to signal to come off because it's a mini one. Speed is 20. Okay, now it's uphill, speed is dead 20, but I'm not going to go to third gear because it's on a hill going up. I need more power. If I go to third gear, I'm not going to have the power. The smaller gear, the lower gear gives you more power. So in this case, as soon as it's level, I'm going to go to third, driving on 20. Okay, traffic light coming up, we're going to go left. So mirror, mirror, we stay on the left lane because we're going left. There's a road here, we're not going to signal now. After this road, mirror, mirror, now signal. Imagine we signal before that. People's going to think speed is good. Handbrake on, neutral, good. Speed was 30, then 20, now 30 starts again. Make sure you read all that, okay? We started on 20, then became 30, and now 20 again, now 30. So make sure you know, you read all those as soon as it's changing. Make sure you are driving according to the road speed. Signal goes off, put it back on again. Both hands on the wheel, and we wait, and we go left. Okay, traffic light is red, we wait. It's all about believing that you can. It's all about doing a safe drive. Remember, the examiner is looking for A safe driver who's safe, who's keeping others safe, who's thinking of others on the road. And that's a good driver, that's a safe driver. I'm going to go left here. Mirror. Second gear. Good. Speed here is 30 because we saw us just before the traffic light. This sign was saying 30. Mirror. Third gear. Traffic light is green. What could happen? It could change. Anybody crossing the road? Anybody pressing the button? No, because if they did, that could change. Still green. Okay, so be aware. Read, talk in your mind. Okay. Going to go next road on the left. Mirror, mirror. Going to go left. Signal left. They're waiting for us. We're going to stop somewhere safe on the left. Mirror, mirror. And we're not going to signal now because of that road. We're going to signal after that. Now signal. And stop here. Good. Brake on. Neutral. Signal off. Rest my feet. On the left, that junction over there on the left, that's our test center in our town, Maybush in Southampton. That's the test center where the learners, including driving instructors for ADI, they all take the test from here. Okay, so the area that you're going to see now is all the places where, if you are taking your test in Southampton, in Maybush, it will be around here. Okay, I'm going to move off now. First gear. Okay, and let's see what they're doing. Look around. Look at the blind spot. What they're doing. Are they coming? I'm gonna wait for them, see what they're doing. Blind spot again. Signal. Blind spot and go. Mirror. Second gear. Speed here is 20. This road is 20. Speed changes really frequently in this area, so make sure you read and know the speed is changing. Mirror. Okay, this car, are they going to come? Okay, next road on the right. Next road on the right. Mirror, mirror. Signal right. Okay. My speed is good. Gear is already second. And we're going to keep your speed around 15, 10, 15. Okay. Okay, so about, this is about 12. I'm going to go into my side of the road. When you go into a new road, especially on the right, don't cut the corner. You want to make sure that you don't cut the corner, okay? You want to go to your side of the road because that's your side. If there's somebody coming, and if you cut the corner, you will surely fail your test. So make sure you go to your side of the road. At the end, we're going to go right. Mirror, mirror. Going to go right. Signal right. Okay, and push into first gear. No one coming. And stop somewhere safe on the left. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. And stop here for a minute. Okay, and stop. Brake on. Neutral. Okay. Neutral. Done. Okay. Now here, we're going to do an independent driving for 20 minutes. Normally, that's what's going to happen in the test. They're either going to give you the direction verbally, or they will ask you to follow this sat nav. In this case, verbally, I'm asking you to follow the road, the way the road is going, and then when you see the sign Romsey or A3057, follow that sign. So either Romsey or A3057, that's the sign I want to follow. So as soon as you see that sign, as you are following this road, you follow that sign. That's what the examiner said. Remember, what did the examiner say? Move up from here and follow the road the way the road is going. When you see the sign A3057, follow that sign. That's all. You got that? Okay, let's go. Press gear, look around. Blind spot, blind spot. Make sure never move without the blind spot. Okay? Is the most important. The most important. Okay. This road is 20. I'm going to go to third gear. 20 on the floor as well. You see, remember, we need to follow this road until we see the sign A3057. Until then, just keep following the road. So there's a car coming. Do I have the space to go? No, we're going to wait here. And first gear. Not too close to the pavement, not too close to the parked car. Stick my nose out so the car behind knows what we are doing. Okay. Mirror. Second gear. What does the road say? What's the sign saying? Examiner's not going to say anything here. The road is saying to go left. That's what the sign is saying. That's what the road is saying. We have to go left. The examiner is not going to give us direction. Mirror, mirror, signal left. This is the way the road is going. That's the way we have to go. That's what the road is saying. Make sure you know this. Make sure you learn from this, okay? The sign is saying to go left. We go left. This is when in the beginning the examiner said, follow the road. And we followed, okay? A3057, where is it? Can you see? A3057, it's second exit straight ahead, and that's what we've been told to follow. Okay, this is our independent driving, and this is what we're doing now. Second exit straight. Mirror, look on my right. On my right, it's already second gear. Nobody coming into the left lane. Mirror. After the first, what do we do? Mirror, mirror, signal left here. Okay, and then we come out. As we come off, what do we do? Mirror, 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 and come off. Who's behind? Cyclist, motorcyclist. Okay? Don't mirror. As you noticed here, as soon as we entered, when we straightened the wheel, the signal went off automatically. And that's what's going to happen in your case as well. So don't fiddle with the signal as you come off. Sometimes they take it off too early, or it goes off too early and they don't put it back on. So both way could be wrong. Make sure signal is there as much as is needed. So as you come off fully, then you take the signal off. Both hands on the wheel, we wait. Car in front, the distance, and we wait here. Good. So did you realize that in the beginning when I said we're going to follow the M2 A3057, I said that we're going to follow the road until we see this sign. And as we are following, the road was telling us to go left. The examiner is not going to say go left, because here the sign is saying for us to go left. It is your job to look at the mirrors, put the signal on, and go left without the instruction from the examiner, because he or she has already given you the instruction. They said that follow the road until you see the sign A3057. Okay, so we had to go left because the road was telling us to go left. All right. Traffic light is green now, so road works. Keep the distance from the car in front. Okay. I hope it's helping. I hope the reason of these videos is to give you a picture, a mental picture how the test is, because if you are going to the test for your ADI Part 2 first time, then you don't have a clue what the test is like, what to expect in the test, and this is when these videos comes along. Gives you an idea, gives you a mental picture what the test is like, what you need to do, and how you should drive. Okay? I hope it's helping. Is your test coming up? Let me know in the comment if your test is coming up. Also, as you know, we do have a course, online course for ADI Part 2, to give you everything you need to prepare yourself for your ADI Part 2. If you haven't seen it already, there's a link on the description of this video. Go on it, go onto the link and read and see if you like it. If you like it, you could join the course. It's going to give you everything you need to prepare for your ADI Part 2. You'll have all the lessons. It's not just going to help you for your ADI Part 2, it's also going to help you to prepare the lessons for your people. So it will also help for ADI Part 3 as well. So the link is on the description. Have a look, have a read first and see if you like it. If you like it, you could always join the course. And always remember that ADI Part 2 is all about driving, obviously. But always remember that your driving drive in a way so that you have an idea what you are doing, because only then you will know how to pass the message on to your learners. Remember, in the end, what your ultimate goal is to become a driving instructor. When you become a driving instructor, it's not all about driving, it's all about how much you know about driving, the information you have about driving, and how can you pass the message on to your learners about driving. Okay, so you won't be driving, it will be you sitting on the instructor seat, telling your learner, explaining your learner how to go left, how to go right, how to deal with roundabouts. So all the things we've done already and the things that we're going to do is all about how can you explain that to your learner, how can you teach that to your learner. And that's how you should be thinking when you are doing your ADA part 2, when you are preparing for your ADA part 2. And like I said, the course that I have created gives you all of that, explains everything in great details. It has more than 30 videos in the course giving you everything you need. We've got a roundabout coming up. And remember what we're following? We are still following the sign the examiner said. And what was this sign? A3057. That's what we are following, okay? Examiner, he's already said it or she already said it. Now they won't repeat anymore unless you want them to repeat. Otherwise, you just follow. What are you following? A3057. Where is it? Second exit, straight ahead. Mirror, slow the car. Okay, so the second gear, look on my right. I go round the circle. Mirror, mirror, signal left. This roundabout didn't have road markings. Just because it didn't have road markings in the roundabout, it doesn't mean you could just go straight. You still have to make your own lanes, okay? So in this case, we were going second exit straight, which meant we needed the left lane. So we have to maintain left lane rather than just going straight because it doesn't have a road marking. Make sure, even though it doesn't, make your own lane. Okay, mirror, keep going. Roundabout coming up. We're going to go third exit on the right. Third exit on the right, because that's what it is. Can you see? A3057, third on the right. Mirror, mirror. What's the speed starting here? Mirror, mirror. Signal right. So what's the speed? It was 30 before. Now, national speed limit. So make sure you start it from here. Make sure you remember that. So wherever we go from here, it's national speed limit. Slow down. Look on my right. There's no one coming now. The car in front, make sure they go. Make sure they go. Okay. Third exit. Remember the sign, third. One. Make sure signal stays on. Mirror. The second. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. Blind spot. Blind spot. Lane change. Okay, now here. You're here now. What's your speed now? Is it 30? It's not, is it? Because the speed changed to national speed limit. So this is a single carriageway. On a single carriageway, what's the speed limit? It's 60, right? Okay. Single carriageway is 60. Dual carriageway is 70. And motorway is 70. So if you see a sign like that, which is a national speed limit sign, single carriageway is 60. Dual carriageway is 70. Motorway is 70. Make sure you remember that, okay? This is 60 here. I've gone to fifth gear. Now the car in front obviously has to do 60 as well. You can't just go too close. You have to keep the distance, okay? So it says slow here. What does that mean? It means go slower than the road speed. So what's the road speed? It's 60, right? So it's saying go slightly less than 60 because there's a problem coming. Sometimes the road coming from the left and right. Sometimes there's a bend coming, and because of those reasons, they put on the road slow, like slow here. Why? Because can you see this sign? There's a road coming from the right, which means go slowly in case somebody's coming from that road. That's why he's giving you a warning sign saying that road there. Can you see it? That's why he was warning here. What's the warning here? He's telling me there's a road on my left. That's the warning sign. There's a road on my left. Yeah. What's your warning now? It's saying the road is bendy, sharp bend, bendy road here. Can you see? Slow here because of the bend here. So make sure you read all those, not just for your ADI part 2, but for your part 3 to become a driving instructor. That's why you're going to be teaching. That's why you're going to make sure is your learner, do they recognize those things? Are they doing the right thing at the right time? Did they recognize those signs? That is be your job to recognize those, prompt them, give them questions. This roundabout coming up, now we're going to follow North Baddesley. Follow North Baddesley. Okay? So can you see this sign? Mirror, mirror. Which way? North Baddesley is on the right. Signal right. Can you see? Good. So now the examiner is giving you, changing the direction or giving you a different direction, because in the end you need to drive 20 minutes. So in that 20 minutes they could give you few different direction. In this case they gave us one which was A3057, and now they changed it to follow North Baddesley. Now we are following North Baddesley. Okay, mirror, still 60 national speed limit, because as we came to this roundabout, as soon as we entered, there was a sign saying that national speed limit. So it continues what we were doing before. Dead on 60. If the road is safe, there is no problem, then you are expected to drive 60 or near to 60. Okay? We are still following North Baddesley. Okay? Good. Can you see the sign? Look at the sign and see which one is North Baddesley. Mirror. The sign is saying which one? Second access straight. So we need normally the left lane. In this case, the left lane is not going straight. It's going left only, but we need to go straight. So we need the right lane. Yes? Okay, so the car is coming on my right. First gear. Now we could go. Mirror, mirror. And signal left. As we come off, look, there's a sign over there saying national speed limit. Can you see? It's a small one because it's a reminder. If you just started here, it would be big. But in this case, it's a small one. Why? It's just saying that it's already started before. I'm just reminding you that it's still 60. That's why it's called small one. Remember that. Big sign telling you started now. Small one gives you reminders. After the traffic light, you're going to go right. Going to go right after the traffic. Mirror, mirror. Going to go right. Signal right. What's your speed starting now? Now 40. Can you see? You're 60, now 40. So we're going to go right. There's a car coming from our head. Always read far ahead, okay? Second gear, and we go. When we enter, what's your speed now? Say 30. Can you see? 30. So from 60, 40, now 30. Okay, mirror. Third gear. That's a cycle lane, so don't drive on it. It's broken line. Can you see the edge is broken lines? It's telling you that don't drive on it. If you have to, you could go on it. It's not solid, so you could go on it. But if you don't have to, then don't go on it, because that is made for cyclists and you should leave that alone. You shouldn't go on there. Like I said, if there's something coming, maybe a big vehicle, and you need this space, mirror, mirror, go in, and mirror, mirror, come out again when you don't need it anymore. Okay, in this case, I'm driving 29 and I'm driving on my position. I'm not driving on the cycle lane because the road is safe for me to drive on my normal driving position. Okay. Now, one thing over there, the roundabout, we were coming second access straight. Normally, to go straight, we need the left lane. But in that case over there, we needed the right lane. Why? Because the left lane is going only left. The road marking is telling you that left lane is only left, which means you can't use the left lane. Make sure to remember that, okay? The rule will always change with the road markings, with the road signs. Otherwise, the default is on the roundabout to go straight is the left lane. That's the default. that is the normal lane, unless the road markings, road signs tells you otherwise. In this case, it was telling you that left lane is only left, which means we need to go to the right lane because that lane goes straight. Okay, I hope that's clear to you, so you know. It's all about knowing, reading. Try to, as you're becoming a driving instructor, try to read a lot, watch lots of videos, read books, read the road sign books, read the highway code. All those books you should be reading to get the information, become knowledgeable. The more knowledge you have, more better instructor you're going to be. A good driving instructor is the one, the speed starts 20, 50 here. Can you see? So now 50, it was 40 before, sorry 30, and now it's 50. So the more knowledge you have, more better you're going to be. Because when you have somebody coming in your car, somebody approaches you to teach, they come to you because you have a knowledge they don't have. And they're expecting you to have the answers. And it's not just about they ask you, and because of that you need to have the knowledge. No, because you're a driving instructor, you need to give them the knowledge even if they don't ask. So all the knowledge about road, I mean the road sign here, the speed changing, this sign is saying the bend was right, why is it saying slow on the road, what's that sign over there, all those knowledge you need to have so that you could pass the message on, you could teach your learners, you give them to become a good driver, become a safe driver. This sign is saying bending towards left, also there is a road joining from the right on the bend as well. He was telling us which one. Let's see. So there's a bend here, and can you see that road over there? That road, that was the sign saying. He's giving you warning early to be aware there's a road there. There could be cars coming out from there. The car in front could be going in there. So there's another road sign here. He's saying there's the road on my left joining. Okay. The more knowledge you have, better instructor you're going to be. Try not to be nervous. Try to control your nerves as much as you can. Speed is 30, starting. Can you see a big sign? Big sign because it's starting now. And then reminders will be small because it's telling you it's already started. Okay, so if you see another 30 sign, can you see over there? 30 sign, it's a small one. Why is that? Because it's already started. It always start with a big one. So it's telling you that it started from here, and then reminders will be small. So yes, nervous, like I said, little nervous is good. We are human, we have emotions, so we're going to be a little nervous, which is good. Little nervous is okay, but you don't want to be over nervous, because then your mind is going to go blank. You're going to do a lot of silly mistakes, and you don't want that. Try to control your nerve. Like I said, believe you can. That way, you won't be nervous as much. If you don't believe you can, obviously you will be nervous because in your mind, you're weak. You think you can't do it. You think you're not good enough. And that way, it's going to show that. It's going to reflect on your driving. You want to believe you can. That's the reason why you trained. That's the reason why you studied. That's the reason why you maybe bought a course to prepare yourself for your ADI Part 2. Now that you're prepared, you should trust yourself. You should believe that you can. At the end of the road, you're going to go right. Mirror, mirror. Signal right. Slow the car. Here we go. And you're going to go right. First gear. Car in front. Keep the distance. Okay. Look both ways. I could see now. No one coming. Go straight to your side and then steer. Try not to steer too early. You need to go to your side and then steer. You're going to go left, mirror, mirror, signal left. Good. Now we're going to go to third exit on the right. Third, mirror, mirror, signal right. Third on the right. Okay, third on the right. So I need the right lane. Right lane, second gear. Is look on my right and go here. Don't go into those road markings because it's telling you to be in your lane. That's first. That's second. If the signal goes off, put it back on again. Okay, now mirror, mirror, signal left. That's the third exit. That's the third. And here, take the signal off. This roundabout coming up now, go to third exit, second exit straight. Second exit straight. So I need the left lane. Look on my right. Look on my right. Speed is around 15. Okay. And after the first mirror, mirror, now signal left and go. Mirror. Third gear. Roundabout coming up. First left. First left. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. Go the brake. And brake, brake. Look on my right. Look on my right. Okay. Go round with the bend. Look on my right. And go in. This roundabout, at the end, you bend it. Make sure you do go with the bend the way the road is going. Many, they just go straight, end up on the wrong lane. So make sure you know that. Mirror. Okay. Mirror again. This bus, what do they want to do? Did I read that? I did. I was prepared for that. And make sure you read ahead. What's the bus trying to do? They're trying to stop. Mirror. Try not to go too close to bus and position yourself towards right slightly. So that way you could see who's coming and you could prepare yourself to move out. The bus is going now. Mirror, mirror. Okay, if he didn't and he was there for a long time, we would have tried to go around. Mirror. Second gear. Mirror again. Next road on the right. Mirror, mirror. Signal right. And the car in front. We've got the space to go. Got the space to go. Mirror. Good. That's the test center. I'm going to stop. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. This is where we stopped earlier. And I was telling you that's the Maybush test center. And we're going to stop here. Handbrake, neutral, signal off, rest my feet. Okay. So what did I do? Handbrake, neutral, signal off. Done. Okay. So that's the end of this. I just wanted to show you how it is and what you are going into and what the test is all about. And I hope this video helped a little bit to prepare for your ADI Part 2. It's giving you a glimpse, like I said earlier, giving you something to work on, something to see what the test is like, what you need to do, how you need to drive on, what you should be thinking as you're driving, what kind of things you're going to come across, how to deal with those. Okay. In this, I've mainly concentrated on the driving and the independent driving. Hopefully on another video, let me know if you want to see all the parkings. So hopefully if you want, I could do all of the parkings that is you need to do for your ADI Part 2. Maybe in a lesson, I'll show you those parking. There are 4 parkings you need to learn. And out of the 4, you need to do 2 in your ADI Part 2 test, okay? There's the parallel parking, there's bay parking, twin bays, and then stop on the right, reverse, move off. These are the 4. Out of the 4, you need to do 2. So let me know in the comment if you want to see another video on where I do all the parkings, okay? In this one, mainly, I concentrated on driving. And like I said, we do a course for you to prepare for your ADI Part 2. If you are interested, I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. The course has more than 30 videos in the course, giving you everything you need for you to learn, for you to prepare for your ADI Part 2. Okay, I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. If you like it, you could always join the course. I hope this video helps. If it does, please do give a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos. Hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.